Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Hi Leo, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so Leo, I am very excited because I was able to further invest into the channel just a little bit. I ordered a couple new decks. Very excited about it. One of them is a unique deck that has been used with other tarot card readers, and I really liked that deck, and I finally was able to get one. So thank you to those of you who are Patreon members, because you definitely helped make that a reality. And also another deck, another tarot deck, which I really liked. I need to replace this primary deck because it's getting fringed and just getting hard to shuffle. You know, the stiffness is gone, so it's kind of really hard to shuffle it sometimes. I already did extensive shuffles and everything, and I'm changing the whole format. Like, I'll still be using my light Seer's deck, and this might be my primary one, or it could continue to be my clarifier one, but we'll see how it goes. With my angel messages, I want to do now 4, and as I get the other couple decks that's coming in, I have to see how I'm going to do the format for that. I have an idea, but let's take it one step at a time. As soon as it comes in, then you'll start seeing those new ways of doing it. But also I'm considering bringing back the personal readings. I have a thought process of how that would look, but I have to see how my life is going as I'm trying to make these changes and manage things. See that? Did you see that? This thing is like peeling apart. I really do need to get I can't wait till my new decks come in. But yeah, I'm thinking about reintroducing the personal readings, but bear with me. So this reading is for Leo for the time frame of the 23rd of June to the 18th of July 2025. Let's get to it. Let's see what's happening. Wow, okay. This is literally the exact same first card I just did for Capricorn. So the same vibe is happening with Leo. I think like a lot of the signs are really, there's a lot of work and motions happening in your lives. Right now, you're very passionate. I sense for you, Leo, aspects of passionate play is also involved in this. So it's definitely not all work. You're engaging. There's a lot of networking happening, but like there's this flare of passion in excitement or fun aspect. Maybe some of you are on a little bit of vacation or something like that, but or with even relational aspects, or even with yourself, just doing, like, taking a break in a passionate way. For some of you, I don't see it as an extended or a long break, but it's a reasonable break, getting your focus. But even in that, certain aspects is involved in networking. So maybe for some of you, it's a business trip, but it's also like a recreational, fun business trip of sorts, or you're very much enjoying it. But yeah, you are approachable. You're going to be talking a lot. You're going to be doing a lot of things for the time frame of this reading. This very impassioned, very engaged with the Queen of Wands. And I sense that you are keeping in your mindset to not overwork yourself or overexert your energies. At least you're trying to. You're very charismatic. There's a lot of gravity coming towards you. So even when you don't necessarily look for it, this is business coming in, or this is further entities that are interested in what you have to offer. This is further excitement if you're in a relationship that's further being cultivated. Yeah, your life is becoming more enriched, Leo, more enriched. And it's a very beautiful thing, and you're just loving the direction things are going to go. There is an aspect of a certain bearing of work, but I sense that you have a certain aspect of procrastination under control. So there is work to be done in this, but it's not draining you. It's very much propelling you, because things are progressing in a way where it more so empowers you and doesn't feel like a chore. Okay, so that's what's being established in your world right now. For the clarification, yeah, the Hangman energy, you're loving the exuberance of the creativity that you're involved in. You're not doing things in the norm, as it were. That's why it's not boring to you. This is you being free to really engage in even the whimsy or the unique nature of what you establish, or what you have to offer, or what you want to build. The same goes with the relationship. If some of you in a relationship, it's a very exciting, very whimsy like relationship of sorts. Like, that's always some type of new turn or new type of surprise just around the corner. Whether that be a relationship in like a significant other or others, or even in, if it's a business type relationship, collaborative understanding, whereby there are many different personalities or scenarios to join into a particular direction. It just makes it exciting, and you don't really know how it's going to go about or the end result to a certain extent, but in the doing, it makes things promising, uplifting, just not boring. Okay, it's what's coming through. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, the king, the King of Pentacles. All of this is literally setting you up even further on your throne. With this buzz, there's a lot of investments coming through. Like I said, there's a lot of engagement. Okay, so even you're inviting it, it's being attracted to you. So this is, I sense for some of you, a certain aspect of a power couple is involved in this. For some of you, if you have a certain relationship in that regard, you bring a lot of the creativity, and then we have a connection with a lot of investment, and you just really play upon each other in a great way. I sense this particular person or entity or collaborative effort, they're a little bit more grounded when it comes to the practical aspects, and you are a bit more flaring in the creative volume. But knowing that you have this support really allows you to be free, because the foundations are secure, or they're being even more secured than you had envisioned. And both of you, it could be you, significant other, it could be in the family dynamic of things, it could be in, like I said, a business relationship of things. Both of you are very excited about venturing into this new, promising, very different way of doing things, and you see a lot of promise of success and growth into this. Okay, and that's what's being established. You're dealing with a very firm establishment, so that you can be free to further expand in the next stages of these investments, or the next stages in this business proposal, or your current position, or the relationship that you're involved in. Okay, so it's really helping to really fortify ideals and motivations, and giving a certain calendar system of successes. Okay, like, things are becoming more grounded, clear, and exciting. You know what I mean? That's what's happening here. It's like the agendas, the people on board, what's going to be poured into something, what's expected, and it's just very much comforting to you that you have this level of not only practical stability that's being established in your life, with this also level of overarching growth, but it doesn't hinder your creative process. You're still free to be that fire that's just passionate and bold. Okay, there's no restriction, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see the Chariot card, you're going super fast. Of course, there's a lot of energy happening up in here. Okay, you have literally what I just finished saying with all of this, literally embodied into the Chariot card, because the Chariot card, you know the direction. Like, there's no detouring. The direction is clear as day. It's already been established. It's a firm foundation that's being established with those sphinxes, and it's the fastest moving card in the deck. You know the finish line. You see the finish line, okay? And you're going incredibly fast, incredibly secure. You are very empowered. You're very attractive, okay? Not only in physicality, but in your success. In your climb is very attractive. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be gravitating to what you're about, to who you are, to what you have to offer. Even if it's a relationship, you light up the room. Okay, and you're going towards victory, success, continued growth and momentum in your life. That's what the Chariot card is. For the clarification, yes. Oh my gosh. So some of you, this could be. Some of you, this is probably a wedding, okay? For some of you, it probably a more intimate understanding and engagement of sorts. If it's a relationship, because you have the Hierophant here, that's literally taking the vows, walking the aisle, you know. Right here, you could have been setting up for a wedding. Or something like that for some of you, or again, business, okay? And it's so concrete. The Hierophant, if it's business, this is signing the dotted line, seeing the fine lines, making sure everything is secure, making sure everybody's on board. We have this, we're good to go, we're very excited about it. Signing the contract, moving forward with the success. Universe, take this card. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles. I told you, it's like every single step is being secured with a new foundation, a secure foundation. The Knight of Pentacles, even though sometimes it's slow moving in certain respects, it is an established understanding that's not going to be shooken. It's not going to be moved. It's not going to be thrown back. It's every step forward is a level up, a level up, a level up. Okay? And what's happening here is that because of the Chariot card and all that energy that's going on here and everything, it's like being prepared, moving forward in that understanding. So you're going to get to move forward in that understanding, and then you're going to get the Hierophant, sign the contract, or take your vows and stuff like that, and then things are going to slow down just a little bit, but a little bit as in that particular chapter of what preparing and getting all those things done that's required a bit of speed and passion like that. It's now going to be accomplished because of the Hierophant. And then you're going to create that next steady momentum, okay, of the next chapter and growth of what's happening in your life. And a lot of this is happening around the time frame of the reading, okay? So June 23rd to July the 18th. So all of this is I sense a lot of this is happening around that time. Now, time's a little bit a little bit flexible. So some of you, this could have already happened like a week before, like around here, okay? And you're in it now. And some of you, towards certain aspects, it could be even spilling over into the next month of certain things. But on the whole, I do sense this all happening in this time frame of the reading. I don't sense, so there's a lot of things happening in this time frame of the reading, what's happening here, whether that's relationship, business, or all of the above, okay? They're just a very secure climb, very successful, very steady, and then you're very accomplished, very happy. There's a lot of growth that's going to be happening, even like fast-paced and then steady stability. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, that's what I said. The Knight of Pentacles right here, and then you get that steady understanding, like what next, how to focus, what's doing this, and then you get to pick and choose, okay? Anything is going to be successful at this point, okay? And certain things can wait on the calendar system, and then you're going to choose what you want to engage with next, okay? That could be in a relationship, the business, however the project goes, okay? Next class, yeah, see, literally what I just finished saying. The Page of Swords, literally starting the next chapter or starting the next step, the next growth, the next project, okay? Learning something new or coming with a certain aspect of accomplishment to dive into something new to then further use your talents and abilities towards the new agenda or the new pentacle on the system which is being chosen. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see? Tower energy. The old life in that respect is dying. That foundation is now done with, and you're establishing this new one. Okay? And the universe is throwing you into this. In fact, it's like you don't really have a choice in certain respects towards your victory because of the transformative energies that's happening here. That's just like a law of the universe. It's just the change creates change. So, for example, if this is a wedding, you know, the accomplishment of saying the vows and saying yes at the altar. Now your thinking changes, and your living arrangement might also more than likely change. When you think, you don't just think for yourself anymore. You think more so for with you and the other person. Like everything changes. You see the tower energy. So the foundations on which you lived and who you are, it's shifted radically. You know, if you and for the better. Okay, and that's what's happening here. So just know that certain things that you used to do in certain respects or deal with, that's a thing of the past, okay, as you further cultivate this new chapter in the direction that you're going. It's a very positive thing for you, okay? So that's what's literally going to be happening. Further clarification, yeah. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, again, we already understood that. We said it earlier over here. It is the same energy with the Knight of Pentacles, because when you finish this, getting this done here, steadiness, you know, like this, then choose the next chapter. How is this living arrangement going to go? Or how is this business going to go? Or how is all of these things going to go? Pick you pick the choice, okay? And you're moving forward, and then it gets in that stable climb again. You see that? So it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, see, I mean, 10 of Cups, literally, this is what I just said here. If it's a wedding or something like that, you're moving it together, you're talking about how we're going to start a family, what's the next, how is that going to look, your job, my job, or something like that. Or if you're in collaboration of business, your practical aspects are met. You're like, that's the stability, okay? So you don't have to worry about food, light bill, water bill, whatever it is like that. You get to focus more on the lofty ambition, and this is your dream life. It's being established. It's like waking up in the morning and you hear the butterflies sing. I know butterflies don't sing, but you get my point. It's like whimsical. It's like fairy tale like. Okay, so that's literally happening for you in this regard. That's business. That's relationship. It's all coming together. It's just a perfect understanding, but it's a steadiness now you're getting into. Okay, and it's freedom. There's a lot of freedom in the look the Fool card. This is, you dived in, you understood, you came through a lot of varying other experiences, as we all do, and now you're committed to this new launch. You may not exactly know how certain aspects are going to go. You're coming in kind of new to all this in a certain way, okay? But you have certain things under your belt, okay? But it's still a new process, a new clientele, a new collaboration, a new promotion, a new relationship or aspect to relationship, whatever that is. But you are you are diving in. The Fool energy is like, give your all. The universe will handle the rest. Everything is coming up like rainbows, okay? Like the birds are singing. You are ready for this. This is a new life, and we already see that. But it's like initially, there's a lot of passion, a lot of things getting done, a lot of, you know, and that is the catalyst that propels you forward now, okay? So be ready for all of this. Some of you are already in the midst of it right now, but in letting you know this is what's going to go on, okay? So be prepared, okay? This is absolutely incredible. So let's get in. I have to quickly hurry up. I'm so sorry. I'm still dealing with those limited technologies, so please bear with me. This is the extended we're going in, and you're going to have to like rewind back because I won't have time to cross-reference, but you can do that. You know how the extended goes. But also I'll take this time to say, on my YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, please leave comments. I'd love to know if the reading is helping you. Also, I have a Patreon page. I have a $3 tier, a $9.99 tier there. Right now, that's definitely one of the best ways to further help grow and develop the channel. So even if you consider becoming a $3 tier member, that would be amazing. Thank you for your consideration. Let's get to the reading. So the extended, what's happening here? Yeah, the star card, I'm not surprised. This is your dreams becoming reality, wishes coming true, you being fully transformed and rejuvenated, okay? Your heart is going to be singing. You won't even believe this is reality, okay? That all of this could be happening in such a wave of positivity coming into your life. Your hopes and your fantasies in so many respects is coming true. That's what the star card is, a major wish fulfillment. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes, the Three of Pentacles, literally, as we spoke about over here regarding your passions and you being involved and creative and all that kind of stuff. Just cross-reference, you'll see. The Three of Pentacles, you are valued. You bring something unique. You bring something that cannot be duplicated. You are revered in the best possible way. You bring the talent to this tapestry that makes things connect, that makes things work. You are very important. You are very respected. You are valued, okay? That's in relationship, that's in business, that's in all of the above. You see, you bring something that no one else brings, and and that is making one of the major differences. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, 10 of Swords. You're moving away from the stripes. It's like literally the star card. You did not. Sometimes you doubt this life could even come about, but it is. Okay, the 10 of Swords. You're now going away from so much stresses that you used to like deal with, anxieties and worries and negative energies. Some people that really shouldn't be in your life anymore. You're moving away from all that. You're going to a level of prosperity, abundance, where they appreciate you, where they love you, where they lift you up. There's no backstabbing. This is absolutely moving on to like just a more fulfilling life, a more fulfilling way to live. Oh my gosh, excellent. Let's see what else is happening here. Yeah, the High Priestess. Things are going to be very clear for you. Okay, that like you will see, the vision that you'll have for the future with the High Priestess. You will know certain things now even further, that wow, I never thought these things could be true, but now I truly believe that they can. You'll truly see what can actually happen in your life now. Like the doors, the keys are there, everything. You'll know beyond a shadow of a doubt who you are in the midst of all this, who you're becoming, who you're involving yourself with. You'll know who's on your side, who's not on your side. Everything is so open and clear for you, especially for all these foundations and abundance and establishment. It's really good. Like if you had doubts in the past, you're not going to have as many or all those doubts like that anymore. You're going to be seeing so clear because things are becoming so fine-tuned, so stable, so interconnected and making sense. Okay, you're going to be very comforted to know who you are, what you're about, your life direction, everything. Like you'll have all those answers. Further clarification. Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, right here, the Chariot, right here, right through all of this right here. Divine Pact, listen, okay? The Chariot energy, I won't repeat it. It's the same energy, it's the same moving forward, okay? Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yes, the Two of Swords. You will know, you won't have to struggle with certain, some people say, let's think logically. No, you'll have the freedom to go with your passions. Logic is not always the answer, and you know it. And that's one of the reasons why you've come so far. Listening to yourself rather than listening to the chirpings in your ear from like conditionings or other people who aren't even living their truth, and you want to live your truth, okay? But you will know the truth with the High Priestess, okay? This is absolutely incredible, Leo. Let's see what else is happening. Yes, look, again with that leaving behind certain things, especially with the Tower energy here, the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer days, much more uplifting days, away from turbulent waters. You're going to more calmer, more stable, like just enriching grounds, okay? Further clarification, yes, the Nine of Wands, your perseverance, your diligence, your tenacity, your grit has made all the difference. This is reminding you, keep that same fire, keep that same zeal towards that focus on passion and rejuvenation and creative prowess in your life. Okay, keep it exciting. Keep on moving. Keep it engaging. Okay, that's coming through really strong right there. Further clarification. Yes, the Hermit energy. Remember to reflect back. Look how far you've come. Gain that wisdom towards this new venture that you're diving into. It's going to be another great ride, okay? A more great ride than what you've even come from, but you're just increasing, okay? There's a lot of wisdom being cultivated in you. Another star in you is being formed towards even more success and more. This is going to be another adventure in a great, grand way, okay? This is absolutely incredible, Leo. I'm so excited. This is exciting because all of this is just totally like so much transformation. It's ridiculous in such a time frame, you know. This didn't just happen overnight because you've been working and working and working and things are like coming through. Okay, angel message, let's see, we're going to take 4 of them, and we have no need to worry. I mean, my goodness, clearly there's no need to worry. Okay, we have within the next few weeks, literally the time frame of the reading. What did I say? Just further corresponding with what the energy is saying. And we have forgiveness, like I told you, right here with the 10 of Swords. You're letting certain people have to go, okay? Forgive them, move on, okay? And we have here abundance. My gosh. Leo, literally around here. That's how we end and we're moving forward. That's where you're going. Abundance. Do you see this? Oh my goodness, Leo, this is exciting. I am like, what? Leo, thank you for being here. I wish you the best. And yeah, stay great. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.